Welcome back to some more history time. We're looking at the causes of the Renaissance, moving on to item number 3 here, which has to deal with commerce. Florence, Milan, and Venice became centers of trade. Uh, Another big factor here. Let's take a look across the top here at our 3 supporting details. This area was the hub, the center of activity of the Mediterranean Sea trade routes. And of course, there's still a lot of money in shipping today. Go to item number 2 here, our main idea. This business resulted in great wealth. People were um, accumulating a lot of money. Go to the third item here across the top. Members of the Medici family, made up of bankers, were well-known patrons or people who support the arts. That's just one well-known family in that area at the time. And what were the short-term effects? We look over here at our green boxes, and the first one is traders continue to look for profitable markets. Of course, they're making money but want to find ways to continue making more money. Let's go to the second short-term effect here. Because they made and had so much extra money, patrons were able to pay artists for their work. Artists in the Middle Ages weren't making anything, but as we moved into the Renaissance, artists could make a good living. And many artists could earn a living by being artists and sculptors. Just to move ahead here to the next slide, who were some of those artists? Here we have some notable names include Michelangelo, Da Vinci, Raphael, Donatello, and over here we have Giotto di Bonini is known as the first painter who started to try painting objects and people as they looked. My Italian is not too good there. I didn't do too well with that name. Here we have my replica of Michelangelo's statue of David. Wow, that thing was tall and carved out of a block of marble. Goodness gracious, someone get that fellow a towel, please. Going back to the last slide, people wanted to display their wealth. They had the money and wanted to show it off. And the last short-term effect, building designs or architecture became a type of artwork. People had money and they could afford to put it into buildings. What were the long-term effects? This cultural and economic rebirth spread to other European nations. And our second long-term effect, the artwork and architecture from that time period still influence work done today. So if you want to become an architect, you'll probably have to spend some time in Europe studying there and looking at the architecture there. So this commerce, these main cities or areas, Florence, Milan, and Venice, they became centers of trade, and this business resulted in great wealth, and they wanted to show it off.